In a world powered by technology, knowledge is no longer enough. Connection is no longer optional. Innovation is the new currency. Welcome to Edu-Interact AI Digital Hub. Edu-Interact AI is more than a platform. It is a digital ecosystem designed for thinkers, creators, professionals, and global learners.
So, good afternoon once again. I remain Adeotunde Michael. I am still your digital creator, your supervisor. This is another opportunity for us once again at Omega Bound Nexus uh, and Edu Interact AI. We are going to continue our discussion on how to use generative AI, that is ChatGPT and uh, Grammarly, for us to be able to, okay, for us, this is a thesis advancement. So we started this about 3 weeks ago, and we started looking at how can we, what are the major component of a good research. We started at how can we use ChatGPT and Grammarly to be able to write our full project. And sincerely yours, I was so happy when I saw what you people have been doing with using ChatGPT to generate your old thesis. So, and by now, I think the last time I checked, I saw you people, you, let me say 90% of you have generated your chapter 1 to 3. So, only waiting for chapter 4, that is on results. And thank God that we already have a raw data, raw results of the analysis of your results. You already have it today, and that is the reason why I am coming online again to actually show you how can you make use of ChatGPT to create and generate the rest aspects of your thesis. So the major focus for today's discussion is going to be how can you make use of ChatGPT to be able to generate your chapter 4, that is results. I'm going to demonstrate that to you. I will use it to generate chapter 4. I'm going to also use it to generate uh, analysis, that is interpretation of your results. Then discussion will follow, then before you go to conclusion and recommendation. So it's going to be a very brief video, so to say. So let me just remind you once again that this is the furtherance of the educational series of Edu Interact AI. So don't forget, you can buy our digital products at omega.seller.com. Then as well, we also have ebook. We also have a website where you can also get all the latest on this. So this is the website, that is www.eduinteractai.org. So all these our digital products are available if you need anyone. So it's not going to be only on seller store that you can get my digital products. So without wasting our time, let us go straight to the prompts. So I gave you some prompts ever before. This material is available for you. Is available for you to get. So you can get it for now. You can still get it free of charge. But immediately after 6 hours, you have to pay 1,000 naira for you to be able to get it. So let us go straight to generating that, making use of any of the prompts. Don't forget, at the end of this And towards the end of this material, my lecture notes, so I gave you like 15, I think like 15, if not more than that, 15 to 20 prompts that you can use to generate your whole thesis from chapter 1 to the last chapter. So let us copy this. I want to copy this now. I want to copy this. Okay. Um no, no, that's not it. That's not it. Okay, let me look for where can we get I think I gave us okay. This one will be okay for us. Outline generation, research, generate introduction. I think there are places whereby I gave us some prompts. I think some prompts. Let's look for those prompts that you can use directly. Don't forget that all these prompts are also available. They are part of the digital products that you can also purchase for us. Okay. Now this is an example. This is an example. Write a complete thesis in essay format. This is one of the prompts that we are going to use. Okay. So prompt one. This is prompt one. So the only thing is just that we are going to edit this. So let's copy this. Let's copy this. We'll paste it on Microsoft Word. Oh, so the topic here already we don't need the topic. What we only need, we need only chapter. We have done chapter 3. So just delete, edit it to where you have okay. Let me see again. Okay. Okay. So the first one is, let's delete this. Let's edit it. So we have to write a complete thesis in essay format with the project title this. Okay. On That's the title. So we have to edit it until we get to chapter 4. You delete it until you get to chapter 4. Every other one, okay, up to okay. So that's the whole of what we actually need from here. So we are just going to replace this with our topic. So I want to pick one topic. Let me pick from somebody who is a candidate 001, that is whose sample was coded with E001 to E003. So the person is actually working on the what? Microbial. So let us copy that. You copy it, then you come and paste the topic here. Okay. So you have to write. Let me increase the fonts. Increase the font so that it becomes so readable and more organized. Okay. So this is the prompt you are going to use. Write a complete thesis on the topic. So a complete thesis in essay format on this topic. Okay, format starting from the results. Okay, on the topic. So where is the topic? This is the topic. Just copy the topic here. So on this topic, okay, results. You have to write a result, that is chapter 4. So don't forget that I told you that the quality of your output will depend on the quality of your input. So you have to edit it very well. make it organized. Okay, this is chapter 5 is going to be discussion, conclusion, and recommendation. Oh, so you need this number of words for discussion and recommendation. So then you have to generate this. So this is the prompt we are going to use later on. So um, now we already have this prompt. So what you do is you come back to ChatGPT here. Go and open in a browser. Open ChatGPT. Okay. When you open ChatGPT on the new page, when you open ChatGPT, you just come to prompt ChatGPT what you have copied. Just come and paste it there. So you will have to refine. If you are not comfortable with it, you have different options. One of the options you have is that you can edit it as you have it here, or you can edit it, or you ask ChatGPT to edit it and edit it for you like a professional. So that is even if you don't have the language, at least you can also tell ChatGPT to refine it for you like a professional. Apart from that, you can also remove, because our focus is the rest of the thesis. So, and the rest of the thesis, you have been able to generate it from chapter 1 to 3. So the next one should be chapter 4, chapter 5, and references. So you can remove every other one and generate it one after the other. Okay, but because of my time here, I want to reduce the number of words, but you should maintain the number of words to be minimum of 20,000. So I want to reduce the number of words so that it's not going to take my time, because it's just only demonstration for you. So let me put it as 10,000. Let me put this one as 5,000. So let me put this one also as 5,000. So, but you should maintain what you have here. Chapter 4 should not be less than 20,000. This one should not be less than 10,000, and this one should also not be less than 15,000. Okay, so let us now see. We already have the prompts. Now, the next thing that you need to do is that this is, let's imagine, I want to imagine that you are going to, this is going to be your, this is going to be your analysis, the analysis of your results. So what you do is you come here, because we are working on here, come here. So come and copy what you have here. Come and copy, Ctrl C. Then you paste it in a new. So here we are much welcome again. This is the voice of Bio-Edutainment. This is ChatGPT. I said it has generated this for you. This is the chapter 4, introduction to the results. So this chapter presents the findings obtained from the microbial evaluation or examination of raw and processed meat produced in this study. The major aim of the chapter is to show in a clear and organized way. So it has generated it for you. And if you look at all this, it has attached. ChatGPT is already telling you that it is working. It is working in tandem with the result you attach. That is why you can see that result here already attached at every stage. It has attached that. So 4.2 cultural characteristics and preliminary identification. It has actually attached that. So it has generated up to 4.4 for you, I think 4.5, comparative interpretation of your results. Okay, summary of this. So continue. So what you do is, since you have not gotten to where you are going, just say continue to segment 1. Just copy, then paste it. ChatGPT will continue. Don't forget that you've already prompted ChatGPT to generate it in segments until the number of words is achieved, until the word count is achieved. If you tell ChatGPT to make it up to 20,000, until that, the segment will continue until that number of words is reached. So you can see. So now you can see, you might not really need to do much work when it comes to the issue of interpretation of your data, uh, then generating your results. You don't need to do much. Just allow ChatGPT to do everything. So where you are going to need, don't forget, AI, artificial intelligence, is not your leader. You are the one that is leading uh, AI. So that's the reason why you must continue to provide direction for that. So that means the segment 1, that means 10,000 words must have been reached uh, at this level. So that's why it is continuing from chapter 5, which has to do with a discussion. So introduction to discussion, interpret the finding obtained in the study in relation to the aim of comparing microbial status of this. So it's already generating it for you. It has. You can see the magic. You can see. So what I did not put and what you should try to put is that you should, in your own prompt, put it that it should cite the in-text, references, cite in-text references as it is appropriate. Tell ChatGPT to include references, up-to-date references in the write-up. It is going to do it for you. It's going to compare your work. It's going to compare your work with the work of others. So, and it is already generating. This means that the present findings should not be interpreted too narrowly, as processed meat is always worse than raw meat. So ChatGPT is already doing it for you, and is already doing the job for you. You can see, it has already done it for you. Telling you the public health meaning of the finding. Now imagine if there is nothing like artificial intelligence. That means you are going to rack your brain. You are going to start racking your brain. You will lack command of English. You will put your supervisor into problem. You put yourself into problem because you are going to waste a lot of pen and papers. You will waste a lot. But here, this one is already doing it for you, and it is now telling you that you reply with continue to segment 3, and it's going to write conclusion and recommendation, then build part of references. So just write continue to segment 3. It's going to complete it. The work it has started, it is going to complete it. So the next thing is just for you to start the editing, because you just copy everything that is going to be generated for you, and the one it has generated and the one it is going to generate for you, you should copy it and put it, edit it. You are not going to make use of it directly. You have to copy it, go and edit it, so that you will be able to make use of it. So you can see, so what you will do is, don't forget, once again, you go to your where you have your results. Go to where you have your results, copy the whole of your result. Just copy it, attach it to ChatGPT here where you see plus. You attach it there, and when you attach it, use the prompts. Just use the prompt, and before you know it, ChatGPT will just tell you and do the whole work for you. So the rest of the work is just going to be you editing it. And don't forget that I said that this part, writing thesis with a generative AI, and you use another, you are going to, it's going to be in two folds. I told you the fourth fold is how can you generate it, and that is what ChatGPT is doing for you. There are other generative AI that you can also use. You can also use Perplexity. There are others that you can use, numerous of them, as generative AI. But I am more familiar with ChatGPT. Don't forget that, as far as I'm concerned, ChatGPT will always do anything you ask it to do for you. So the more, and I told you that the more you get close to artificial intelligence, the more you use artificial intelligence, the better it is going to know you, learn more about you. For example, now, already ChatGPT has my profile. So when ChatGPT is just writing anything, if I want ChatGPT to write anything about me, it is going to write. It's going to write it with respect to the profile he has have uploaded on it ever before. So this is our chapter 5, recommendation for slaughter this and this. You can see this is the magic that's generated it for you. Don't forget that it's going to generate it with the number, with respect to the number of word counts limit. The number, okay. So even if you don't like what it is generating, you can still reject it, reprompt it. The more you reprompt, if you want to get the best and accurate record, make sure you prompt and reprompt and reprompt, so that you'll be able to get. So the final product is now going to be the one you will subject to fine editing. I told you that thesis is just like a crude oil. Thesis that will be generated by ChatGPT is just like a crude oil. You need a refiner. You need something that's going to separate them and make them to be more useful, make it more attractive, refine it, subject it to qualitative or quality control. Don't forget that as a scientist, once you produce anything, you carry out any experiments in the lab, that experiment must be subjected to quality control check.